What's up, dudes? Welcome to another episode of Random Dudes with Random Brews. It's your boy, Drunken Love. Enjoy this episode, and don't forget to drink responsibly. Well, welcome back. This is Home Cooking with Rachel Ray. Shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ.
This is episode 6 of Random Dudes with Random... Dude, I'm trying to do the intro here. Shut up.
These are so good, though.
Very good.
Welcome to episode 6. Today we're going to be talking about esports and whether or not it should be considered a sport.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get into that,
Chris, shut the fuck up.
today we're drinking Night Owl by, I believe it's pronounced Elysian. It's the same company that does the Space Dust IPA.
And the what was it? The bastard, arrogant bastard.
Arrogant Bastard.
No, that's not it.
No, Arrogant Bastards by
It's a whole-
Stone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm an idiot. Cut.
Fuck.
Edit that out.
Idiot. Anyway.
No. Ruben, that's your job.
The Night Owl is a pumpkin ale in honor of Halloween and October in general.
Oh shit!
And it was like the first week of fall.
Yeah.
So we
So,
should have just done this next week.
On my way over
Hell
here.
yeah.
oh, did you?
Yeah, on what do you call it? Fallbrook. They had like a pumpkin like little area, and I was like, I'm gonna get a pumpkin for you guys.
Should have brought it.
I was
Should've
gonna
brought
get
it.
for the
Could have made some pumpkin ales.
yeah. for the pumpkin that we were gonna make.
So let's go ahead and give this a try. If Starbucks ever made a pumpkin spice beer, this would be it. This would definitely be it. I
It's
like
good.
it. Yeah,
Pretty good.
that's saying a lot coming from Alan. It's definitely because I feel like most beers that have infused some kind of fruit or like honey, it's like a hint of it usually, but with this you definitely get the whole pumpkin taste.
And it doesn't leave an aftertaste, really.
Yeah, it doesn't really leave an aftertaste.
You get the
Yeah.
full brunt of the taste, and then boom.
It tastes like straight pumpkin.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is awesome.
yeah. It's pretty good.
And
What's
it's
the percentage?
fucking like 6 point something alcohol.
Ooh, really?
6.7.
off pumpkin
6.7% alcohol.
Time to get white girl wasted. No.
Definitely. What's up? I feel like we keep getting these one and done beers. I can't drink more than one of these though.
No,
Really?
I can see
Oh,
myself
I feel like I could sip on
pounding
these.
a couple of these
Really?
on Halloween.
Oh my god.
About 3 or 4. Yeah, on Halloween.
This is a seasonal
While
drink.
watching
okay?
Halloween.
This is not a
Yeah,
one
this
and
is
done.
like-
This is a once a
This
year.
is adult eggnog.
This is,
for
this is
Halloween.
what you drink when you're trying to get spooky with the boys.
Stupid.
All right. Other than that, we have this whiskey chocolate.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And we got some Jack Daniels chocolates.
Interesting. Very excited for this.
These don't mix with.
Mostly for the chocolate.
And it comes in this nice gold tinfoil. I feel like Willy Wonka, like opening the chocolate.
Yeah, it does look like a
We
golden
got
ticket.
the fucking golden ticket.
Except this one gets you drunk. No. Willy Wonka. Maybe if you get drunk enough, you could envision yourself being there.
So stupid.
It's like sealed.
That's good.
Jesus.
What the heck? Is it Lego? It looks like Legos.
Yeah, they're like little capsules.
Oh, shit, I'm scared.
What?
Oh, they must have something inside them.
Yeah.
I wonder what's inside.
It's about to jizz all over your mouth. Buddy, you gotta split it.
Oh,
Oh, we each having 2? Oh,
Except
okay.
Adrian.
There you go.
Adrian has to share.
Oh, I passed out of them. Over here. Right here.
Here.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna get so fucking drunk.
All right, let's go.
Oh, it came.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh.
That was a lot.
Oh, fuck. That's strong.
Who knew there was whiskey in here?
There's legit Jack Daniels in here.
Surprise.
How dumb are we? We bought Jack Daniels chocolate, and we didn't think there was gonna be Jack Daniels in here.
Oh, I like this.
This is good.
I'm fucking wasted.
Chocolate wasted.
It's definitely an acquired taste, I must say.
Yep. That's not bad. No, don't give it to me.
He said it's not bad. I don't want that
Yeah,
shit.
I'm drunk.
I didn't drink whiskey for you.
What's that crystallized stuff at the bottom?
That's what I'm looking at. That's crazy.
Probably the sugar from the whiskey too.
Sugar alcohol and actual sugar in the chocolate. I don't know. You tell us, Chris.
It was good.
He said.
So
Besides,
Chris is drunk. Fuck.
sorry, I haven't ate today.
so besides the actual alcohol, the chocolate is really good.
The chocolate is good.
What type of chocolate?
It's some grade A shit.
It is really
It's
good.
just Swiss milk chocolate.
Oh, there you go. It's probably real chocolate.
Oh, this is right here.
We're not used to real chocolate.
It's the finest Swiss milk chocolate with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey syrup center.
Oh yeah, we should definitely
So it's a syrup.
believe them. What? Oh yeah, with the beer, it's actually a good combination. Like washes down really good.
Oh,
No,
That's good.
okay, Alan. That one's not fun, but for those beer drinkers,
that's very good.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
No, I like the chocolate better.
Alan's gonna get fucked up off this chocolate.
It is good. I like it. I love the
From
the
now-
center.
Alan
Yeah.
about an Uber home.
From now on, he's just gonna bring that instead of the beer.
Where do we get that?
We got it
got
at
Bevmo. No,
Total Wine.
Total Wine. Yeah.
Total Wine.
We're gonna be like,
Shouts
let's
out
talk
to
to beer
them.
guys, and Alan's gonna
Shouts
be
out to my Rancho employees in the 909.
Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor-
Give us free beer.
We could use some money. No.
And yeah, I'm okay.
I'll try it. How many is there?
What
Just
do I
one?
have?
Oh, okay.
Hey, 3, sorry.
Shit.
He said, "Fuck you guys." I bought it.
True.
You all have?
No, I'm good.
He's gonna drink
You
half
guys,
the
like,
juice.
you guys put it in your mouth and share it.
Lady in the Trumpet.
Who ate my chocolate?
Stupid.
Oh man. So I ran a poll on Twitter earlier, and I asked the question if esports should be considered a real sport.
And nobody actually.
What are the results?
I don't know. I only have one follower, and it's my other account. No.
Stupid. And I got busy and I didn't vote.
Let me see here. So I've got 12 votes in total. 67% of those were yes, and 33% of those were no.
That's surprising.
You shouldn't have said that total amount.
Is it-
sounds
is it-
weak with 12?
It does. I mean, it's
Is it
whatever.
anonymous or is it like?
It's
anonymous.
Can you see who voted?
It's anonymous. But I mean, you could obviously get into details and say that like it wasn't 50-50 in terms of male, female. People who do play video games, people who don't. But I mean, it's fucking Twitter. So
Yeah.
for most people, they said yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys think esports should be considered a sport or not?
Nah. Just kidding.
You're the one who plays the most esports show here.
I know you
Hey.
fucking CS freak.
Yeah, like that. You put me on blast.
Dude, every time I get on Discord, I'm like, all right, let me hit up Chris. Playing Counter Strike. All right, I'll leave him alone. I feel like you're playing ranked or some shit. I'm like,
I was
nah.
actually playing Rank this week. Like one of my friends hit me up and was like, "Oh, come play with me." I was like, "Okay." I'm actually trying to rank him up, and we got destroyed. I was playing with like the lowest ranks.
Yeah.
I got destroyed by
Got wrecked?
Yeah, like I'm a decent mid rank, and I got destroyed by lower ranks. And
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I shouldn't play this game anymore.
Damn, so you're pretty bunk, huh?
Yeah.
No, but you watch a lot of CS. I think you sent us a link to watch the CS tourney.
Yeah, they
I think about
definitely-
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they definitely had a major. They have one every about 6 months, and it's honestly esports in general is definitely taking over entertainment as
Whoops, my bad.
Ooh. You gonna get that? But yeah, esports is taking over entertainment, like just because of how global it is and how many people play it, like, play actual games and stream video games being played. So that's something that's actually, I think, was it League of Legends had more streamers on than, or was it Fortnite? I don't remember, but had more streamers on than people watching the Super Bowl, and I thought that was a pretty impressive thing.
But that's kind of off put because the Super Bowl is kind of an American thing. Football in
That's
general
true.
is American.
Yeah.
Like, if it was like more than the World Cup for
Mhm.
soccer, then that would be something to boast about.
Well, I
Well, it says here that according to a recent study, there were over 205 million viewers across the world at one point for esports competitions. So that's a pretty big number. I don't know how that compares to something like the World Cup, though.
Well, World Cup is the world, right?
Yeah.
But like, you don't get a World Cup for football.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, just in the U.S. in general,
Just
when you have like more people actually streaming
but that's the thing.
esports than watching, say, something that's American like football.
These are global things. Like esports, like we're mainly hosted on
To be
streaming
comparing it to just one
services,
country, that's kind of you're right.
but it's big. Yeah, no, like there's like it's not only does it have the viewers, it also has money, lots of money. Like I think Ruben was saying that the U.S. government considers esports a legitimate sport
Yeah.
because of the money aspect and how it needs to be regulated because they need their taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think if you just like generally look it up, it says it doesn't consider it a sport just because of the lack of actual movement you do.
Well, it says here that that the government does consider them a sport, so this means that esports professionals get the same traveling and taxation rights as a professional athlete would from the NBA, MLB, NHL, or NFL. So it has a lot to say about where esports stands in the eyes of the government.
Well, I definitely think there should be some form of regulation. I know about a couple majors back in CS:GO in general. There was a team that was not getting paid. They're called Ninjas in Pajamas, and they were definitely having problems with their team because some of the players were being overworked. And if you're training and you're sitting there, like, this is your job to like get good at this game and perform, and you're not getting paid, I feel like there should be some form of regulation there. And I don't know, it just falls under whether it should be actually a sport and how regulated it should be.
Yeah, so you said you use the word job, and I agree with the terms more of it being a job than a sport, because when I think of sports, I think of it being like it affecting your body physically over time. And I'm sure gaming does affect you in terms of like, I know a lot of gamers have like carpal tunnel and stuff like that, but there are a lot of jobs that would give you the same kind of, that would affect your body in the same way. But I did come across an article, and it has kind of a counter argument to that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and read this word for word, and then you guys can just tell me what you think about it. So it says, some people may say esports is not considered a sport. They can argue that gaming does not take a lot of physical exertion like other sports such as football and soccer. In reality, it actually does take quite a bit of physical exertion. In a study performed by Bronner, Pinsker, and Noah, male and female participants' MET's metabolic equivalent raised between 4 to 9 while participating in video games that involve dancing. And then it says participants were VO2 maximal oxygen consumptions and MET at a low to moderate activity level by standing and shaking Nintendo Wii controllers while playing Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. This shows video games does take physical exertion while playing video games, since their maximal oxygen consumption and metabolic equivalent was at a moderate activity level.
I don't know, because that article seems to go through the physiological aspects of a sport, but like I feel like esports on that, it's more of a thinking game.
Tactical.
Yeah,
It is.
like I would compare it more to chess than football.
I definitely agree with that statement too, but I also feel that chess should not be considered a sport.
But no, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Sports is more of a physical thing.
Right.
So what do you consider chess at a professional level?
I mean, the only thing I can compare it to is just a job, really. A job that you're really, really good at. I mean, you can think of engineering jobs. You have to be really good at those. I feel like chess players are kind of within that same thing. It's more of a job. At least that's the way I see it.
So, but when you think about video games, you say, oh, it's an e-sport, an electronic sport. But like I said, I think more of it more comparable to chess. Because you're thinking more, you're above these average players. Like there's not that much of a physical aspect. Maybe your physiological stuff of your body is heightened, right? Because you're thinking more, you're reacting more, you're moving. But there's not that much. It's more thinking than reaction, right?
Right.
I personally, I would go back, take a step back, and try to just define what exactly is a sport in the first place. Like, so how would you define something that's a sport? Is it more something that's just physiological?
It's an
Or-
it's an athletic activity requiring skill or physical prowess and often a competitive nature.
Okay.
So it has to be physical to be a sport.
The thing that throws
But
me off.
It could be a sub. I feel like it could be like some type of subcategory.
Well, the thing that throws me off is the word athletic. When I think of athletic, I don't think of someone playing video games. What part of you playing video games makes it athletic?
reaction time, the ability to look at something and react very quickly to input what you're thinking to counter or to.
That's a good point. Like, remember that show? I used to like that show, that sports show they used to show. Like, it was 30 minutes and they would go into it was like, was it called like sports science?
Oh yeah, but it was on ESPN, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sports science.
So I feel like as far as you're playing, like, say you're playing CSGO or whatever it might be, Apex, Fortnite, COD, that reaction time, like from head to your hand movement, whether it be a mouse or a controller, would have to still be pretty impressive in order to win.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Not only that, but your movement on like your hands and to be able to manipulate a character within a computer at that like level, that's pretty impressive to me.
Not
but-
only that, not only
No, it's
reaction
definitely
time.
impressive to me. I don't disagree with that idea at all. I think esports is super, like, you have to be crazy good at what you're doing. But I don't know if I would personally label it as a sport.
Same.
But like you're going on like reaction times, which is like a pretty big thing for like shooters.
Mm-hmm.
But what about games like, I don't know, like Civilization, where it's strategy and all that?
Strategy.
You don't really have
There
that
is
much.
strategy in sports
It's
though, as
turn-based.
well. That's
So-
the thing.
Would that still be considered esport?
I mean, yeah, because you could. I mean, there's plenty of sports that are, I guess, more strategy than reaction time.
I would say if something is competitive enough, I would think about considering it a sport, in my opinion. Like
Okay.
if there's like some level of skill involved and some level of competitiveness.
All right, chess,
Pool. Pool's also
Chess.
a pretty big one.
pool,
Chess, I don't think
card games,
that's true.
poker.
All of it really comes down to just some type of psychological, like, type of winning match within another person, which I think is just as difficult, because I used to be like in a chess club when I was younger, and it's just as hard, like, as far as really outthinking the opponent. Obviously not as physical, but mentally.
Is poker a
Professional sport?
Professional
Yeah,
sport?
I think it is.
It's got
I think pool is too, and sword darts. Yeah.
They're called special sports.
Is that what they label them as?
No, I don't know. I was asking you guys.
Oh, I don't know, dude. Special sports?
I'm like,
that
that's
sounded kind of degrading.
Fuck. Okay, dude. Assuming shit here now.
Cut.
Let me look this up.
Cut. Here, let me. Can someone look that up? You looking that up, Chris?
I'm looking at poker as a sport. Believe it or not, poker is in fact considered a sport, a mind sport to be precise, being accepted as so by the IMSA in 2010.
It's interesting.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not.
Look up chess.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that these are considered sports, but I feel like sports like football and soccer should be considered sports, and esports should be considered esports.
But
I don't think you can label them as the exact same thing.
Chess is not a sport according to
so,
the dictionary.
so why is poker?
I don't think poker should be considered a sport either. Personally.
It's all.
But I
Up
think
to
they
the
just have
person,
to. I think they just
interpretation.
have to label it
See, the
as one thing.
International Olympic Committee considers chess a sport, though.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know
so
about that
weird.
one, Chief. I don't know, dude. I mean, I have so much respect for esports players. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love video games, but just something about it being labeled as a sport, I just can't agree with. I don't know why.
They should just fall into their own category, which
Exactly.
they have done, which is called
Esports. Yeah, exactly.
But it's like sports in the name throws you off. Huh?
Yeah, it does. It just throws me off a little bit. But like, if it's esports, I totally get that. It is an esport. That's what it is. Because I mean, do you guys remember? I don't know if I sent this to all you guys, but that one video of Shroud killing like 8 people within the span of probably no longer than 20 seconds.
Yeah.
If that. There's probably maybe 2 to 5% of gamers that would pull something off like that.
I think it's less.
Probably less.
Definitely.
Probably even 0.5%.
In PUBG, that's important to know.
And PUBG, yes, PUBG on PC at that. Like, I can't. I could not. There's no way. And I think on one of the kills that he gets a headshot with his last bullet. Like, how much skill do you have to use your last bullet and hit him in the head? Because if he doesn't get that headshot, he doesn't kill him, and more than likely he's dead.
Yeah.
So everything counted and stuff like that. And there's plenty of players that have pulled stuff off like that.
So actually going off some statistics on CS:GO, the highest rank is global in CS, and to be that rank, I think it's something like less than 1% actually are in that rank, legit in that rank out of all CS:GO players. And as soon as you start looking at professional players, they fall in like that rank. Don't get me wrong, they're global elite, but they're at like 0.1% in the percentile within their rank because of how well they play and how well they're able to actually manipulate the game to their advantage.
Yeah, stuff. Because I feel like, I don't know.
And so for me, that level of competitiveness should definitely be considered a sport.
I could definitely see that argument and see where you're coming from, because I feel like a lot of us, or I think we consider ourselves pretty good at sports, but I feel like we're all average.
Definitely.
We're all average. We're nowhere near what professional players can do. And it's crazy to think that there's people that are that great.
I would not even compare myself to a professional athlete.
You can't.
They're just on another level.
They are on another level.
They're way too good.
Chris, we can't fucking hear you scoot up.
They're way too good.
All right,
Chris, scoot back.
Back.
Yeah, no, they're. I mean, that's why they're in esports, though. I don't know. They're esport professionals. I don't think they're sport professionals. But
What about we just call them professionals?
yeah, professionals
professional.
is a good term.
Professional games.
I like that. Yeah, professional.
Gamers.
Professional gamers.
Professionals.
Works with me.
But then you get to the problem with pro. Like,
Do you
everything's
think-
labeled pro?
How do you guys feel about streamers? Do you guys think streamers are pros?
No, they're entertainers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like
I feel that.
like Dr. Disrespect.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
He's trash. No,
He's like my favorite streamer, but when it comes to his gaming ability, he's average. But
yeah.
what
I'd say
separate?
a little above.
Yeah,
average.
he's a little bit above average. No, no disrespect, Dr. Disrespect. What's a streamer? Do you want to explain this?
So I would consider a streamer is a person who would stream or like host a content media, like usually video games.
Usually video games, but it
And-
doesn't have to be
And
for the most part.
they project themselves over it, like for as a type of entertainment. Like yeah, basically. But they're playing. Like
You're
people
wa-
are playing
you're
games.
watching them.
You're
play.
watching people play video
Yeah.
games.
But
That's
why I'm saying. But you watch people play sports. Come on.
okay, but that's different. I can't do
It's
that.
like, oh, my favorite team is winning. Okay, why don't
That's
you
I've
go
actually
outside
never
and play?
thought about that. That
It's
is
the same argument.
Yeah, it is the same
holy
argument.
shit.
I can throw a football, but can I throw it fucking 60 yards deep? No. Can I could play
Inaccurately?
I could play COD. But can I kill fucking 8 people in a row? No, I can't even kill fucking 8 people in a game.
Can't even go positive. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Exactly. Fucking
But,
names. No.
But no, it's all entertainment.
Yeah,
That's what I think it is. Like,
yeah.
Like I watch Doctor Disrespect because he's funny.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's a character.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, he's a
exactly.
character you love.
and not really watching it for his skill in whatever game he's playing.
Yeah.
I want his input on games.
So I guess you could also make the argument like streamers are not necessarily
They don't have to be good. They don't have to be
Their
professionals.
personalities.
Yeah, it's just their personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you pretty much hit it on the head, Alan. They're entertainers.
Yeah.
I mean, you got all the female streamers who are like showing off their boobs. That's pretty much entertainment.
It is entertainment.
That is.
Damn.
Alan's like, I'll defend that one.
They have my pass. No,
Sorry.
but
It's
yeah,
something
they
that
all
my
fall under
pet
the same
peeve,
category. Right?
for like Twitch at least.
No, yeah, it's I don't know.
Like some streamers you watch because they are good. Yes.
Yeah.
That is true. Like Shroud is kind of bland.
But I love watching him.
Yeah, 'cause
I
he's
personally
really
love
good.
because he's really good. Yeah.
But like I'm not like Shroud's funny, but like most of the time he's dead quiet just playing. And
Yeah.
he'll say some funny things. But when I'm watching Dr. Disrespect, I don't care what he's playing, like skill wise.
Yeah, for me, when you like, I watch both of them and I consider them opposites because Doctor Disrespect has that entertainment level really high, whereas Shroud,
I can't watch Shroud play.
you can't watch
I
Shroud play.
can't watch it.
He's
so
boring.
boring.
He's boring.
He's
Dude,
like, yeah, I'm
He's
sorry.
a nice guy.
Yeah.
But he's boring.
Well,
Like,
let me-
he has no outward personality.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not watching his gameplay,
Well, yeah. Now that I think about it, when it comes to watching streams like live streams, I only watch Doctor Disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
But when I watch Shroud, it's usually whatever he posts on YouTube because he condenses it and it's usually his highlights.
Yeah.
So I could see as to why people wouldn't watch him too much.
But then you get people that are mildly entertaining and really good. Like you can argue that Ninja is entertaining to people. Like I don't personally like his streams. I think he's too loud for my opinion. And but he's entertaining and he's good at the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Then, you got other Fortnite streamers like T something, I forget his Tifu.
Tifu.
I like him. Tifu's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
He's entertaining.
I've watched his stream once and it was one of the best streams I've ever seen. He was
He's-
going off.
He's good.
I feel like that guy is definitely on another level, but he doesn't really get too much of that recognition.
No, he's really good
Yeah.
and he's funny.
Yeah.
But
how many views do these streamers get?
millions.
And I think I have a stat here, but it's just okay. So there's been over, let's see, as of 2018, Twitch has managed to log 800 plus million viewing hours, and the daily numbers are getting larger as more gamers join. That's a good amount of.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
Taking over the entertainment business.
That's a lot.
But like, it's still niche. Like, if you go to like a normal community, only young people would understand what a streamer is. If you go to a parent or anything like that, they might know the games, but you really need to hit that core audience like of everyone.
Yeah,
But,
that's
like,
true.
So like steps are getting closer. Like, I think ESPN has esports now.
Oh, well, ESPN hosted an Ep.6 tournament.
Yeah.
And then it was like a celebrity athlete and pro gamer.
Yeah,
They
which
were
is
on one
really
too.
good because
Yeah, really
like
good.
no one knows who Shroud is, but someone knows who Michael Jordan is. You know, like because basketball is mainstream.
Who?
So
No.
they link them together, right?
I'm joking.
You just
And-
got all
Michael
the
Jackson.
comments on this.
We lost some subs.
Sorry.
Dropped the views. No, they're all fucking gone.
But yeah, you
Dude,
got it on the
disrespect.
TV, and
MJ
you're getting
like that.
all those people, right?
Yeah, I actually watched part of that tournament, and mostly because Dr. Disrespect. I was watching Dr. Disrespect, but on his team, he had Devin Booker on his team, and he's a point guard for the Phoenix Suns. I think he's like 21, and he's one of the best. He's gonna be the best player that you'll ever see. He's like a Kobe Bryant, pretty much.
Actually, was that the Apex one?
Yeah, it was the Apex one. Did you see it?
No, but I remember seeing a Fortnite one. I think Dr. Disrespect was being carried. Someone was like a gamer and a athlete.
An
and
athlete?
and the athlete was carrying the gamer.
Yeah, dude. Well, in this one that I was watching, Devin Booker was actually carrying Dr. Disrespect.
Was it that?
Yeah.
It's probably that.
Yeah,
then.
dude, and I was so amazed because I know both of them like equally. I know them pretty well, and I was just like, man, like
You've met them?
Yeah. Let me. Hello, doctor. Yeah, these guys don't believe me. What's that? You're bringing the Lamborghini? The Aventador? All right, I'll see you in 2.
Stupid.
But yeah, no, I mean it's crazy to see how great Devin Booker was at playing video games. So maybe some of that is because he plays sports. So you could also make that argument
That
as well.
level of competitiveness just
The
transfers.
the competitiveness and the reaction time. He knows what to do at the right time. So I guess you could also make that argument.
I don't know if you remember Klay Thompson was talking about, was it Modern Warfare that they were
Oh
playing?
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, oh man, another man down. Another soldier lost.
Yeah, I remember Clay talking about that. So, I mean, I think that's a really good example of being able to compare an esports player to an actual athlete, and maybe making that argument that esports should be considered a sport. I don't know. How do you feel about it, Adrian? I feel like I haven't heard much from you.
I don't know.
Give a shit.
Basically, no, I don't know. I feel like out of all of us, I'm the one that plays games the very least.
Oh yeah, because you work all the time.
Fuck you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys,
You gotta
I'm
join
out of here.
that PC Master Race.
That's a lot of money.
That's
My PS4 is nice and
oh, I
quite,
know, and you don't
Dude.
need one because they're coming out with like Modern Warfare exclusives. And supposedly, allegedly.
No. That
It got
is
confirmed?
confirmed.
Oh.
100%.
confirmed. God damn it.
For this game?
So Spec Ops Survival is 100% for 1 year, only on PS4.
What is that?
It's survival
It's a-
mode, like wave.
Oh, survive. Oh, what?
But Modern Warfare 3 had a version of that, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
So I'm
Me and
pissed.
Adrian would play that back in the day.
I'm pissed because I got it on the Xbox.
Man, I don't.
You know what sucks even more? These what do you call it? Call of Duty games only last about a year.
Yeah, that's their
Yeah.
lifestyle.
So
Burnt out.
That's only because within the next year they make another one.
Yeah.
exactly. So, but within the next year, this game's gonna be obsolete, with it, which means that playing survival is gonna be
Obsolete.
obsolete.
No, maybe that's their whole ploy. Like, all right, let's pass it on a PS4 this whole year. PS4 users are gonna be like, yo, this is the shit. Then when this finally drops to Xbox and PC, they're gonna be like,
Nah,
let me drop
it'll
onto-
never come to PC
You don't
like
think
that. No, PCs like usually get the
Oh
last.
yeah, you would know better.
very, like,
Yeah, you guys would know better than I
shit.
do.
end of
Yeah,
the
PC
stick,
players are fucking haters for not playing COD.
I don't think Red Dead Redemption ever came out for PC.
No, it's
No.
only consoles.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like GTA,
Yep.
came out a year after the consoles on
That's crazy.
PC.
And do you guys play GTA?
You think
I used to.
gaming companies would attend to?
PC first,
Oh,
and then
money.
scale down to
Yeah,
consoles.
you think
Oh,
that would-
money?
money?
I still don't
Literally
think.
money.
No
Greedy
disrespect to
bastards.
no disrespect to the PC race, but I still don't think that the PC master race is as big as consoles.
Oh no, it's not. Consoles is 100% bigger.
Oh.
Like,
Consoles.
that's
Because they're cheaper, and I mean, I feel like
They're
they're easier
user-friendly.
to play for.
They're user friendly.
it's
Yeah.
mainstream.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
All I gotta buy is a $400 box,
Mm.
plug it into my TV, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
All right, easy. All right.
That easy?
I'm sorry, I
Adrian.
can't. I'm sorry, I can't fucking build a fucking $800 PC.
I offered, bitch.
$600, dude.
By the way, Ellen, is that offer still on the table?
You know it is.
Whenever you like, buddy.
Dude, Alan hooked it up for my PC. I mean, he got me the mini DAC. He got me the mic. I mean, obviously he's letting me borrow them. But still, he got me the monitor to let me borrow. Alan's the guy, man.
Well, so did Chris. He gave you the
yeah.
motherboard and the CPU.
No, that's what it is. Yeah.
Nah, fuck Chris.
And Chris also bought me the RAM. So shouts out to Chris. Fucking love you, dog. He's like, I actually didn't buy that. I stole it.
Hey, chill.
Okay.
Micro Center, chill. I did not steal it. Love Micro Center. Fucking sponsors. Shout out to Micro Center.
Stupid.
We're gonna make a video where we
Alright.
build
Okay,
Adrian a
Ruben.
PC.
We'll build Adrian a virtual girlfriend.
Sick.
And Brandon's looking at me with hate. think Adrian's coming back.
Man,
Looking for you guys to come host.
like we said last time, opening up on a podcast.
New seats available.
So we actually have some available positions now. Oh shit. Actually, Miranda, are you trying to be manager or what? Are you trying to manage this pod? Oh, word.
And I think we just
we
got a manager.
actually asked your boy multiple times. He never got back to us.
Hey, babe, you want to be? Real quick, side note. You want to be? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be great. We need someone to keep us on our toes.
Yeah.
I feel like
We need shirts,
And we need shirts.
banners, props.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So it looks
Oh yeah. So back to that. Do I think esport? I don't know about esports.
Sorry.
Shorthand, I'll say yes without making this very long, because I feel I'll always give props to any sport that I'm not good at. If I can't play that sport well enough, guess what? It's a fucking sport.
I guess that's true.
So what sports are you good at?
But couldn't you say the same thing about jobs though in general? Like there's some jobs you
Kobayashi,
can do.
hot dog eating. I'm coming for you, bastard.
Isn't the world record holder what's his name? He's a white guy.
Have you
I
seen
don't know.
professional hot
He's like
dog
super
eating?
skinny. They're
It
super
looks
skinny.
so disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Oh,
I seen them dip their hot
Like,
dog
yeah,
in
like,
water.
they put water in
and
the
water.
Yeah, oh, it looks so bad. Because you know when you put stuff in water, it mushes up.
Yeah.
They're just shoving hot
yeah,
dogs down their
I've
throat.
seen it.
They're the professional
disgusting.
deep
I
throaters.
Here comes your boy, long throat.
What if you took like a professional like eater on a date you didn't know, and you didn't know, you just fucking scarf that shit down?
He's just fucking smacking the 2 for $20 at Applebee's, like spinach artichoke down, beer down, baby back ribs down. He's just fucking killing everything. Oh god,
Oh shit! I
That'd be
swear I would not pay for that bill. I'm dipping.
I would.
I would
Just to watch them.
I want to see what that mouth do.
Like, damn, I'm impressed, girl.
Keep going. Keep going.
Let me get another.
Waiter.
You just become a feeder, and you just—that's your fucking fetish. So you just want to see how
Feeder.
fast they can eat.
Give me another side of chips and guac.
just
Oh
just
shit.
turned on by that. She's about to fucking puke. And you're like, no, eat more.
No, keep going. Yeah.
Fine.
Fucking pick up that dip.
400 pounds later, she's like having heart problems.
No,
She
no.
wants to go see the doctor. You're like, no, they're not gonna let you eat anymore. I want you to keep eating.
Fuck that. Dip that ranch, bitch.
Oh shit.
JK.
What are we talking
JK.
about?
Back to esports.
Sports. Man, these tangents are just fucking off the charts right now. What are we looking at?
We're about
40.
40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It was a good time.
You think so?
I'm not saying to cut it now. It's
Oh,
up to you
okay.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's
Scissors.
We have like 5 minutes of the intro stuff though. So depending how Ruben wants to cut it up.
5 minutes of the intro. What are you talking about?
Because I record early.
Oh, okay.
So depending on how you cut it.
For sure. So is that in total? 45 in total?
No, it's 40 right now in total. So 35 of actual content.
I see. Wait, this is content? No. Wait,
Fuck
people
her.
are gonna listen to this, dude? I don't.
Of course not.
I don't know about that one, dude.
You know, all our bots, the ones we pay for.
Also, I think we have pizza on the way.
Hell yeah.
If anybody's hungry,
Are we still
See-
brewing tonight?
if you want, I don't think Adrian will be here for that, but we can definitely brew.
I am stepping out tonight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, step out.
Oh, yeah, guys.
Oh, step in my bed and step out to work.
Dude, it's cool. You work up the street.
Don't release my info.
we're recording. We're recording in fucking San Diego now.
Yeah, we're coming live from Rosarito.
special episode in Mexico.
No, dude, we're fucking cooking with what's her fucking name?
Who?
What's her name? The
Margaret
girl.
Pioneer woman?
Huh?
The Pioneer woman?
No, what'd you say?
Margaret Thatcher. Is it Margaret?
Negative.
No, it's
Rachel Ray, dude.
Rachel Ray.
Yeah, dude, we're cooking with Rachel Ray. So chill.
I like
we're
the
good.
Pioneer woman.
Who's that?
Fuck you.
No.
Me too. That was you. The Pioneer woman, you know what
Fuck
she is?
me then, dude.
She's like the
No, do it.
she's she's the Rachel Ray of this era now. Pretty much. She's
Oh, really?
like, yeah, she dominates pretty much the Food Network.
Word.
She's tight. I don't know her name. Pioneer woman it is.
Reed Drummond. Her name's Reed Drummond.
Red hair, older lady.
Really?
Pioneer woman.
Is that your mom, Miranda? No. Can we get her as a guest or?
I'm so lost here. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Talking about
Pioneer
food.
woman. I love food.
Talking about Food
Let's go.
Network. Talking about Chopped. No, Chopped is the shit. I don't
Chopped
know
is
if you
the
guys
shit.
ever saw that.
If you could be with No wait, hold on. Real quick question. Oh, Bobby Flay's a shit.
Oh, Bobby
All
Flay's
right,
the fucking guy.
If you can have one chef show you how to cook, who would it be? Or no, if you could be on any
Ramsay.
show,
Gordon
what would you
Ramsay.
be? Gordon Ramsay?
Gordon Ramsay. I
would
want him to
Gordon
talk
Ramsay.
shit to me.
Just because like I follow
He's a
so many
goat.
of his
I don't want him
fucking
to talk shit
recipes
to me.
already.
Nah,
I don't care about his recipes. I just want him to talk shit.
He's a goat as far as cooking.
I'd probably start crying, but
He's a goat. Have you seen
Fuck out of here, dude.
have you guys seen that video of him like completely cutting up a chicken blindfolded?
oh yes.
No,
I
I've not
I feel
seen it.
Any professional like butcher can do that.
Next.
So that's a sign of
Was that on a
profession.
TV network or was that on YouTube?
I
It
think
was
that's on
TV Network.
YouTube.
I think it
Oh,
was
okay.
like one of his shows.
Maybe I'll put it in a little corner on
do
YouTube.
you- what do
No,
on
I-
our,
it's definitely on YouTube. That's where I saw it like recently.
Fuck if
I could probably post
any
it.
chefs.
Yeah.
No?
But yeah.
I don't know any chefs.
Oh,
Ooh,
as far as any Food Network show, not chefs.
I don't watch Food Network. I don't know.
you don't know any chefs?
No,
Bobby Flay.
I don't.
I used to watch it back in the day.
Easy. It's easy for me.
You got Bobby Flay, you got Gordon Ramsay, you
One
got
whole episode of
Guy
of,
Fieri.
of Diners, Drivers, and Dives. I'm fucking set.
Guy Fieri.
Yeah, that's at least
I know
3
who
or
that
4
is.
restaurants.
I'm trying to step up my fucking wardrobe to be like him.
Bowling shirts and blonde tips is where to go.
Oh, yeah, you gotta step down, huh? I'm thinking the wrong direction.
Bobby Flay is pretty tight.
Bobby Flay, he seems like the OG. I
Yeah.
think Bobby Flay is an OG.
Bobby Flay is
Mine with
gangster.
Gordon Ramsay, but I feel like Gordon Ramsay is pretty mainstream. But I feel like
Yeah,
Bobby
like-
Flay is that OG.
Yeah, Bobby Flay is the shit.
Like I know Gordon Ramsay though.
Everybody knows
Who
Gordon
doesn't?
Ramsay.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you guys seen his Hot Ones episode? It's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yes.
That was a good one.
That's
I
where I
liked it a
learned to cook a burger. I think
Oh yeah, he was
Did
talking
we go
about
over
that.
a
Yeah,
burger?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
he's like, "Don't salt it until you go on the grill." And I was like, "Oh,
Was it a burger or was it a steak?
I don't remember. No steak. He's done like other ones.
No lie, the eggs at the end look disgusting.
Oh, he did eggs on that show.
You know
I
how
think
Sean
he did.
Evans like, I want you to cook
Oh,
eggs with
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Those looks disgusting.
Because he
They taste so good though. I've made them.
it had more of like a watery texture, right? It wasn't really solid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
they look nasty.
I love watery eggs.
Yeah, it's
But a lot of omelets are supposed to be that way with
Wet.
with the center being like
Yes.
really wet,
Hell
and that's
yes.
fucking bomb.
Fire.
It's the best.
Yup. Try your eggs. If you go to a restaurant, ask for your eggs wet. Fire.
Yeah.
wet.
Wet. Because
Just come
that
with
means-
semen all over
because that-
them. What the fuck is this, dude?
Do you don't ask, you just eat.
Sunny side up.
You have like strings of like God knows what coming from your mouth, like it's cheese, like
Put it in your mouth.
Guys, this is a family-friendly podcast.
right, because
Oh,
it's
word?
mozzarella. That's why. Duh. But wet eggs are the shit, dude.
Oh man.
You know, what's your guys' favorite type of food? My favorite is breakfast. I love breakfast.
Breakfast is a shit. Breakfast is a shit when you don't eat it at breakfast.
I don't know, dude.
Dude, I eat breakfast for dinner
Yeah.
every day. I don't have time to cook breakfast.
What kind of
I can't
breakfast?
really eat breakfast though.
Like pancakes, sausages, hash browns.
So
eggs.
American breakfast,
Hell
But can
yeah.
you guys eat breakfast early in the morning?
Yeah.
not
like,
too early.
Like 7, 8 in the
no,
morning.
no, no.
Like,
Like,
I
you wake up,
Like
you
I
can
don't
eat
feel like
breakfast?
it, but I force myself because it's the most important meal of the day.
No.
That's actually wrong, but okay.
Who the fuck are you?
Don't be spreading false info. No.
You don't ruin my dreams, Ruben. The most important meal of the day for me.
About to impose these fasting on you this fasting on you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not gonna
Fuck
starve
yeah.
myself.
Yeah, I usually eat breakfast around
12, 11.
12, 1.
I can't eat breakfast anymore. Like I used to be able to like.
Straight coffee.
Coffee is the answer to your fasting needs.
Fuck
If you
yeah.
guys ever try that.
I'm not gonna
Black
take
coffee.
drugs.
Yep.
I can't do coffee while I'm
Like-
fasting.
I don't
I-
eat
I
till
get
like
hungry.
2 every day.
For a while, dude, I was addicted to black coffee.
I love black coffee.
fucking loved it.
Racist.
But
What about white coffee?
Man. white coffee. Ugh. Gross. Get that shit out of my mouth.
Unseasoned, unsalted.
Unsalted. There's no seasoning in that bitch.
Why is there no salt in my coffee?
No, but yeah, I mean, black coffee is good. It's just,
I love black coffee.
I just drank too much of it, and so much anxiety came through that. Yeah.
Anxiety.
All
is the
jittery.
best.
And then I fell into that whole depression. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
Have you
the
seen that
best.
episode of Futurama where Fry drinks 100 cups of coffee?
No, I haven't seen that.
I have, but I don't remember it.
Like at 99, he's like so jittery, like he can't even stand still. He's just vibrating in air.
I've been in that situation before for sure.
I'm like that every day.
Because of cold brew. Cold brew will fuck you up if you drink that shit.
Hell yeah. I drink straight like hot black coffee. At least 2 cups of coffee every day.
Yeah, I feel like hot coffee I could do if it's black, but cold brew, like I gotta take it easy. Cause with any kind of drink, I'll just chug that shit down.
What's that market that we went to in Arcadia?
66 market.
Yeah, and I had that boba.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I cannot sleep that whole night. I was just so jittery.
Well,
I didn't know
it had
boba
coffee in it.
caffeine.
Oh, it's caffeine that it had in it.
Yeah.
What kind of boba? What kind
not
of? What's
boba, but
the
It was a milk tea.
milk
Sorry.
tea?
It's
Oh yeah,
not
I forgot
boba.
you had that. You had
Yeah,
a lot
So
of amount.
I got like a liter of
Dude, that shit
fucking
was a fucking
boba.
aquarium of fucking
Milk tea.
boba.
Stupid.
And
Milk tea. Shit was. I'm not even joking.
so
The 86
I
place?
finished it.
Oh,
we
no,
went
not
to
eight- no, no.
66 market.
626 market is something
And I
different.
finished it, and then we were on our way out, and the lady's like, "Oh, we're giving away our milk tea."
So you got more.
I had to go fill up. I was just like, "Milk tea, all right." I didn't know I was gonna be all jittery. I didn't know I was gonna not be able to sleep.
They're all serving you. Look at this dumb fuck.
This kid right here.
Idiot. Little does he know he can't sleep for a week after this shit. Chris is like, wow, I've been
For
feeling
real.
really active.
Caffeine? What is that?
I hate caffeine.
What?
I don't like drinking it.
So what do you do in the morning? Like you
I
just
drink
wake
a
up?
protein shake.
Okay, that's pretty good.
There's the chocolate protein, some milk, and a banana.
And then like after
As long
that,
as you're low on, this is gonna sound weird, but as long as you're low on carbs, I feel like you feel better throughout the day.
I love bread though. Can't stop me from eating
Jesus.
bread.
Shit.
carbs are the best. Sandwiches,
That-
awesome.
Yeah, for lunch, that's where I
Fries.
fuck up. I'll eat bread and then I come back so groggy to work.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, dude. Why?
Bread is so good.
You ever
It's
try to
not
make
good,
gains though? Potatoes and cheese are the way to go.
Potatoes and
Potatoes
cheese.
and cheese,
No me or what?
and then a little bit of ice cream.
Bitch,
know.
what?
Wait,
What?
Wait, what?
Who taught you this?
That was like straight out of left field.
No, I mean you guys are over here trying to be healthy. I'm like, nah, I'm trying to be unhealthy over here.
Have you ever tried putting peanut butter in a shake?
They
Oh
fuck
yeah, all the time, dude. Peanut butter is
the
the fucking
shit.
shit.
I love
Hell
peanut
yeah.
butter.
I love
Peanut butter
peanut
is so
butter.
good.
Peanut butter is good.
I had a
Dude,
peanut butter
one
and
time-
banana sandwich the other day.
One time, I actually made the smoothie with peanut butter and banana or whatever. But I guess the ratio just happened to work out to where it tasted like a masapan. Dude, that shit was so
What?
delicious. It was fucking bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? Up here, up the street, there's a place that sells chocomil boba.
Where?
Up here, coffee nuts. Yeah. Ooh, that shit
Really?
is so good.
Dude, I had the
What? I gotta
Yeah.
try that.
So I don't like getting like mocha froca, like frappe bullshit. Whatever. Like I'm not a big Starbucks guy. Like it's either black coffee or nothing. So it's pointless for me to go to any like coffee store because I just get black coffee.
Okay, you fucking purist.
Yeah, fucking hipster. I just give me black coffee. Give
You
me,
don't even get
Racist.
expensive
Give me your-
shots, you just get straight.
give me your Kama Sutra. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So I just get straight black coffee. They're like, "Do you want any sugar or creamer?" No.
Blech.
Blech.
What is that? Get that shit
What
out of
is
my
that?
mouth now.
Half and half. Disgusting. No, but so I went to Coffee Nuts and like I was like, you know what? I feel like being a little frugal. I will get some choco. Give me the choco milk, frappe. Delicious. But I had diarrhea shortly after. That shit fucked me up. It fucked me up. I was like,
did not.
I was like, like delicious. And then just shortly after, I was driving home.
So we're doing this.
I was driving home, and it was just like, and I was like, fuck. Oh, my stomach was bubbling.
Oh, rip.
Yep.
Wait, are you lactose intolerant?
I think
Everybody is.
Yeah.
Are
And
we
I-
really?
and I
Everybody
hate-
is to
and
some
I
extent.
hate milk.
I can drink milk
Yeah.
all day.
I'll drink almond
Whole
milk.
All
milk?
right,
Well,
let's buy Alan
so-
a gallon of milk,
You
and
drink
we're gonna
whole
make him
milk?
chug
I
it.
can't. No one can drink a gallon of milk. Shut the fuck up, Chris.
So what my dad told me, my dad's always right. He said,
They told me.
my daddy told me, and his daddy before his daddy told him. No, but really, because this is really the only source of what I know, and it made sense. He said that like milk had some type of like good bacteria or some type of like
Yeah, it has live bacteria. in
yeah.
it.
So he told me that, and he's like, that's why you don't drink enough of it. So every time you drink it, or you like pretty much anything that you drink has milk in it, will fuck you up. And I'm like, oh, so
No,
I
so-
won't drink it. Got it.
That's actually not the case.
What's the case?
Milk has this.
Wrong.
Whatever.
No, I'm
Did you
kidding.
not just hear his dad told him that it was correct, dude?
Yeah, and that's my dad. And
You're right.
so I've known him my whole life, and
he.
he wouldn't lie to me. So fuck you, Chris. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chris.
I forget what type of sugar or something your body can't break down, and that's why like you're lactose intolerant.
What?
Does it kind of not
Can't
break it
break
down
down
because of an
lactose.
enzyme that you like, or
Lactose is the key operative here, because yeah, so
it's an enzyme?
yeah,
Okay.
it's an enzyme, and
How do I
your
fucking know?
body gets I don't know.
So what? So tell me, Chris, why do I have a problem? I don't even
Why
drink it
don't
that
you
often.
have? Why
Why-
don't you drink enough milk every day that your body hasn't yet
It's or it could
dropped that like enzyme?
could
out
it
of your body,
it
you know?
could be a thing to where it's like he's building tolerance to it too, right? Is that a
But
thing?
that's the thing.
Uh,
I don't drink it every day.
So supposedly
Or
it's
not
like
even that
if
often.
like the older you get, you usually lose this like enzyme that breaks down the milk for you, because you're only supposed to drink milk when you're young, when you're a
Yeah.
baby, you know,
Yeah.
Oh, thank
to
you.
get nurtured, to break down your mother's milk. So when you're older and if you continue to drink milk, then you continue to have that enzyme, you know, because you need it.
Mhm.
But if you stop drinking milk, usually you lose that enzyme.
So I
when
can't
you're
stop
younger.
anymore.
So
Gotta
if you
keep going.
stop, like if you take like maybe a year break, then you might not be able to come back to it.
Shit.
Yeah, so just keep drinking milk.
It's like speed.
Get that
What?
osteoporosis.
The movie, not the
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like fucking meth, dude.
Can't stop.
Don't quit that shit. You'll regret it.
This is kind of a tangent, but you know what's kind of fucked? Like on a serious note, is when like addicts have kids and they're born with like
Oh,
that
yeah.
addiction, and you see them like all jittery and crying, dude. That shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That shit's, dude. That shit is like a fucking movie. No, but legit.
Yeah,
No,
that's fucked
definitely.
up.
And they so doctors will like give the child with like whatever like heroin or whatever like not heroin but like
Crack babies.
so crack babies will receive I forget what the drug like heroin translates to, and like
Opioids.
no, but I mean like the you get injected with fucking
Morphine.
Morphine. There you go. And
Oh, Mr. Chemist.
I'm sorry, I went
Yeah.
blank. Fuck you.
Cam time
So-
with Chris is a
yeah,
fucking fail, dude.
So because they're
This bit is over.
they're suffering from like withdrawal, so they have to give them like an injection of like morphine just so they won't suffer. Because if not, those babies are crying like hysterically, and their bodies are literally going through withdrawals at that young of an age. And
Damn.
Yeah, I've seen videos on that. Shit sucks.
It sucks.
Oh, it looks like it's horrible.
Yeah.
Support your crack babies.
Give drugs to your babies.
All right. It looks like this episode's over.
Thank you for listening. We're ending our podcast.
Fuck. Oh, really quick.
Mhm.
Never mind. I was gonna say if you guys want ranch, but that's an obvious yes.
Wait, is Marcy bringing these?
What?
Who's bringing the pizza?
Marcy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Swing by and
Just
grab
asked
some,
that.
hot sauce.
From
What
where?
the fuck, Chris?
You
want
guys
her-
don't like hot sauce on your pizza?
That
I
depends.
have hot
It's a
sauce.
mood.
I like
Dude,
not going to work.
I'm fucking Mexican. You don't think I have fucking hot sauce here? What kind of hot sauce do you want?
I was thinking about that.
Louisiana.
No.
Louisiana's
Oh, the
fire.
habanero.
The habanero.
Oh yeah.
What is it called?
I don't know what it's called. I just know.
Lindo.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, it's lindo something.
Mexico Lindo. Or
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
something like that.
Yeah, I like just ranch. Ranch is good.
Alan's just in the background. Yeah, ranch sounds good.
What time is it? Oh yeah, it's quite close.
Yeah, it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah. It's not really
All right,
sleep.
good night, guys.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
All right. Well, we're gonna end it here.
Better start some brewing.
Yeah, we're gonna start some brewing. We'll let you guys know how that goes in our next episode, or maybe even in a video. We might do some recording of that.
Fuck yeah.
Who knows? Also, we still have positions open for Adrian's spot, so hit us up.
Not true. See you next week.
All right, peace out, guys. Catch y'all next time.
Later.